the sign as we got 10 minutes out. Gotta ask for this to check that sign. Make sure that right there. Check that out. Down, 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 John. Yeah. One more time. So, that's good. All right, Shalom.
Hey, Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem,
HaKodash. I want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings. All right, to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song on the brother Nabad to my left.
I'm the brother Kodash.
All right, just come with a lesson. You know, in the spirit of power we have by Shema Shai, as we continue to be moved by the Holy Spirit, you know, to come out and prophesy, all right, to warn those that have ears to hear, eyes to see. You know what I'm saying? We understand the time that we're coming into, all right, is known as the great and dreadful day of the Heavenly Father, who the word even called God, which his true name in the Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash, is what? Yahweh. I mean, he to be, he exists, because he is, man. All right, we understand that he is a man, that he shall not lie. All right, and on that note, what's coming down the pipeline is prophecy, man. As the Lord have revealed his secrets unto his servant, the prophets, which is our duty, our job to go on the highways and the hedges and to do sit-downs and lessons, all right, to bring the information out. All right, because it's high time to awake out of sleep. Why? Because our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. So here it is, no peace, but only evil. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we might sound like a broken record. You know, but don't you listen to the same damn song every day? You know what I'm saying? You know, you play your favorite song, don't it? Every day. You know, and there's us in the form of coming out and prophesying. That's that new song, man, that's being sung. You know, because guess what? Though it tarry, wait for it, man. You know, hard times is coming, evil times is coming, as the prophets of old have prophesied. You know, ain't nothing new on the sun, it's the same thing. You know, so Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters be edified. You know, we're going to let it all out, man. You got it, though, brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5. It says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, power and evil and only evil.
Right, evil and only evil. You know, when you think about the riots, you know, you're dealing with Palestine and Israel, they're going to ignite. All right? Evil and only evil is coming. You heard about the woman running to the school of ISPK? Evil and only evil is coming, man. You know? But guess what? It's going to come to a door near you. You know? That's what we headed to. That's why it's in Proverbs, it says, a prudent man perceives the evil and hiding himself. You know, because we understand evil and only evil is coming. Bad times. You know, it's written. All right? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. Do you know what sorrows and mourning is? Do you know what type of predicament you got to be in to be sorrowful and mourning? Because that's what's written within them. As the scriptures say, lamentations, mourning, and woe. You see? But the Lord is, his mercy, his hand is still stretched out still, because the prophets is still able, all right, to bring his word out and behoove you and compel you to come in by the terror you have by Shema Shai. You know, that's the mercy and the grace of the Heavenly Father. The prophets. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
And it says in Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah power, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
Right, it said, behold, it's come. You know, I was speaking on Jacob trouble. You know, it say it's going to get so bad, that the archangel Michael have to step in. How bad did that go? You know what I'm saying? How bad is that? You know, it's gonna get worse out here, man. Even only evils. Niggas stealing cars like it ain't shit. Robbing banks like it ain't nothing. People getting robbed like it ain't nothing. People houses get broken too like it ain't nothing. And guess what? You still got food in the grocery stores. People lights still on. You still got running water. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So just imagine when the Lord put an end to it. You see, the Lord said He gonna cause the mirth of the land to cease.
Yep.
The storehouses shall be empty. Then what's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, taking place in Babylon, man? You gotta picture this shit. You know, you gotta picture it, man. You know, so you'll want that covering. You know, you want that hate, you want that protection. You want to be saved from the drama. You know, because we just read only evil is coming, man. It's going on now, but it's going to escalate.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
And it says in verse 6, and end is come, the end is come, it watching for thee, behold, it is come.
Right, you see that? Because we on the verge of Jacob trouble. When the brother did the lesson about how you got, you know, you only got 24 hours to upload certain videos, what come with that? The famine.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, grab it, Amos 8.
Yep.
There should be a famine in the land.
Mm-hmm. This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor it says nor a thirst for water.
Right, because we understand that's coming.
Yep.
But this is the most important, bread and water.
Yep.
All right, the prophets on the highways and the hedges telling you, all right, evil is approaching. Danger is ahead. Find shelter, find covering. And how can you find shelter and covering? The scriptures.
Yep.
Psalm 91. All right, hide in the shadow of the Almighty. That's how you find shelter. Remember, Proverbs 30:5 say, He is a shield unto them that put their trust in Him. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Yep, and it says, and not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
And that's going to cause major confusion and chaos. All this time they didn't want to listen, but now when shit hit the fan, they were crying. Man, what you said that was, bro? You know, they asking everybody, remember the folks down there, downtown?
Yep.
Through. They mad, they upset, they ain't got no answers, but they got a lot of questions. Evil and only evil is coming. You got it all out.
Yep. It says in verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea.
Right, they're gonna be going, they're gonna be running to and fro. You know? What do mean is that? They ain't gonna be looking for IUIC. They ain't gonna be looking for IUSBK, man. They ain't gonna be looking for GOCC, HOI. They're gonna be looking for GMS, man.
Yep.
You know, those men that was telling them the things that they see, the things that they hear, because that's what's gonna get them. They gonna see it.
Yep.
They gonna start hearing the judgment you have about Shema Shai. You know? And then they was gonna start to require, but 2nd Ezra 9 already said, though you load my law while you yet had liberty, shit, your ass gonna know after death by pain.
Yep.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yep, and it says in verse 12 of Amos chapter 8 and verse 12, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east,
right? They
shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord.
You see, they're gonna want to seek the word, man. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, and shall not find
And
it.
that's when the Lord gonna take his mercy. You know what I'm saying? Which is the prophets. All right? When the Lord, that's how you gonna know it's on. All right? When the prophets ain't out there on the highways and hedges. And I can just say great millstone because these other Israelite camps don't be out there until it's hot outside. You know, so mainly great millstone. You know? Just speaking as a man in facts. All right, go back to the second address. I mean to the Ezekiel 7.
Come.
And then jump down to 25. The brother Nakorn put it on the comment board.
All right. This is back in Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 25. It says destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
You see that?
Yep.
It's coming. They're gonna try to seek peace, but guess what? It ain't none. Remember what times we coming into. All right, evil times, bad times. Go ahead.
Yep, and it says in verse 26, going back to the family of the word.
Right.
It says in verse 26, it says, mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet.
Right, you see that? Then they're gonna want to require the prophets. Cause guess what? Their pastor ain't got no answers. Deacon Pork Chop ain't got no answers. You know what I'm saying? Pastor Bacon ain't got no answers. Sister Eureka ain't got no answers. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. They're going to try to require the prophet, those that was out there prophesying. Mm-hmm. Because actually, they start to see it, manifest. Yep. Go ahead, Doc.
Yep, and it says, and then shall they seek a vision of, it says, of the prophet.
Right.
But the law shall perish from the priests. Woo. And counsel from the ancients.
See? So the Lord going to take the prophets off the highways and the hedges, man. And that's when shit going to hit the fan. All right? Get that second address.
This is second address, chapter 15. And verse 1, it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Right, and that's what a watchman's job is, man. You know? He said, speak down the ears of my people. His people are Israelites, man. The so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Hispanics, man. Mm-hmm. All right? Not everybody. Christianity got a bad with that John 3:16, man. Right. All right? When the Bible up and down, all around, speak about Israel, the good and the bad, the curses and the blessings. But somehow you're trying to slither the other nations in. No. He said, speak down the ears of my people because it's known as what? Jacob trouble. All right? Judgment finna come upon 2/3 of our people, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Mm-hmm. And it says in Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1, it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
And the words of prophecy go back to what? The testimony, right?
Yep.
Of who? Yahweh Shai. All right? And before Yahweh Shai cracked them clouds, it's a lot of things got to be fulfilled. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You got martial law. Speak about the FEMA camps, the race wars. You're going to have class wars. All right? Most important, the wars in your mind. Because you're going to have to battle the spirit and the flesh. Yep. You know, concentration camps. You know, you got the famine. You got to deal with pestilence.
Hour of temptation.
Hour
of temptation.
Yeah, that's the icing on the cake. Because now you got to choose from life and death. All this got to happen before you have a shot crack them clouds, man. This is the testimony. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yep, and it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Right, and it's been written a long time ago, right?
Yep.
But do we see it being played out now? Yes. Mm-hmm. That's what makes the Holy Bible a prophetic book. Because this was written a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Way before you was born. You know? But we can actually see it being played out or displayed before our eyes, man.
Yep.
You got it.
It says in verse 3, fear not the imaginations against thee.
Right, so, but that's toward the elect. That's toward those that fear Yahweh Shema Shah. He's telling us to fear not the imagination that against thee. How the so-called white man think that how he gonna overthrow us. All right, when he put his hands on us, bring us to the concentration camps and prison.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Lord said, fear not. You know, because these things got to occur before the kingdom of heaven comes. But guess what? The Lord is going to be with those that fear him. Did not say the angel are camping around about them that fear the Lord?
Mm-hmm.
Did not when Peter and John, they got thrown in prison, was speaking in the name of Yahweh Shai? Did not the Lord manually open the gates?
Mm.
Was not the Lord on their side? Come on, man. What that is, Sirach 2 and 10?
Yep.
We grab that real quick, Sirach 2 and 10.
Come, this is
See, these is faith boosters. You know what I'm saying? Things that you gotta hold dearly to not lose your faith.
Yep.
As in looking at the prophets of old, you know what I'm saying? How the Lord came through, showed out. You know, he gonna do it this time. Greater works he gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Greater miracles the Lord gonna do, man. Cause we finna be put in some situations that we're gonna be like, how the fuck we gonna get out of it? It's gonna be the mercy and the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Because he that brought these plagues upon you shall what? Deliver you from the hands of your enemy.
Yep.
The Lord put you in that position, he's gonna take you out of that position. But you gotta be the one to keep the faith. Go ahead, dog.
Yep, it says in Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach chapter 2 and verse 10.
Come on.
Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, and was confounded?
Right, so you gotta put this precept in your field pocket, man. You know, I always stress that field pocket, you can't lose nothing in that field pocket. Motherfucker will always be there.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta store these precepts, man. You know, because we're gonna desire, you know, talking about the brother to tell us these things.
Yeah.
But all we're gonna have what's in our mind.
Shit.
Cause Esau can't take this. Only the Lord can do that. You know what I'm saying? He can take the Bible, the book, the phone, everything. But the only person can really take it out your mind is God. So that's why you gotta store it up in here, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, Dwight.
Yep, and it says, and did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Right.
It says, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Right, you see that? So we gotta take on that same approach, that same mindset.
Yep.
You know, if you have to be a martyr for the truth, guess what? Go out like a soldier. The Lord said, "Then what? He gonna give you a crown."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Doc.
Come on, got a quick one for you. This is Psalms chapter 22, verse 4 and verse 5. Starting at verse 4, it says, "Our fathers trusted in thee; they trusted, and didst deliver them."
You see that? Because it's impossible to please the Lord without faith.
Yep.
So you gotta trust in the Lord. You gotta have faith. Hey, you gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe. You gotta believe.
Man.
You know, our forefather trusted in the Lord, man, and he came through.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says in verse 5, they cried unto thee and were delivered. They trusted in thee and were not confounded.
Man, come on, man. Call us my shot. Read that jump again now.
This is Psalms chapter 22 in verse 5. It says, they cried unto thee and were delivered. They trusted in thee and were not confounded.
You see, the Lord came through on his promise. Because he promised that he going to deliver those that fear him.
Yep.
You know? And guess what? We're going to be put in that situation. So what you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to cry to the Lord in our mind. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking to ourselves like, dang, you know what I'm saying? But guess what the Lord going to do? He's going to make sure on his word because he's a man that he shall not lie. You know? Time is coming. Persecution is coming. Get that Revelation 2 and 10. See, these things is going to happen, man, that we got to be sure on our foundation. You know? Go ahead, brother.
This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death.
And that's the thing. You got to be faithful unto death. That means on your last dying breath, you got to still hold fast to which thou have. You know, easy said and done, but this is the time the Lord is prepping us for we can perform their work.
Yep.
And be victorious in it through the Spirit. Proper preparation prevent poor performance along with faith. You know, go ahead.
It says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
And the Lord going to give you a crown of life, man, which is what immortality is.
Let's see.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Right here.
What y'all find somewhere?
Yeah, here it is. Right now. Yep, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, you know, going with what you were saying about the Lord delivering us. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 74. It says, Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Hey, he said the days of trouble is at hand, man. Go ahead.
But I will deliver you from the same.
But the Lord is going to deliver us, man. What's the title of the lesson? No peace.
Only evil.
Only evil.
Yep.
But the Lord is going to deliver those, man.
Yep.
All right?
Yep. It says in verse 75, Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for your power. Verse 75, it says, Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
So a lot of boys tell Job, gird thy loins up like a man.
Yep.
Shit. You know, you're going to have to toughen up, bro. You know, swallow that pride, you know, and let it ride.
Yep.
You know, because guess what? We're going to be in some tight positions. You might have to sit down. You know, but that's why I say patience is the key.
Yep.
Patience possess your souls, man. Go ahead.
Yep, and it says in verse 75 of 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 75, Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai is.
It said don't doubt, right?
Yep.
Because when you go on, we're going to go into Luke.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Luke 21.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
It says in verse 75 again, Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai is your guide.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yep.
The Lord is our guide. All right? My friend, just come on down with the Thessalonians. We just write it down.
Okay. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5.
You know what I'm about? You want to speak on it, though.
Okay, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and starting verse 1.
Uh-huh.
It says, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right.
It says in verse 2, it says, for yourselves know perfectly.
Right. Why we know perfect? Because we've been watching,
Yep.
observing, being circumspect. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we going to know. But for those that ain't been watching, like the Lord said, he going to catch him as a thief in the night.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep, and it says in verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, so cometh as a thief in the night.
You see that?
Yep.
We know that.
Yep.
So he ain't going to catch us off guard. But 2/3 going to have, 2/3 going to get caught. All right, off guard.
Mm.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, and it says in verse 3, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
And that's what they've been trying to get to. Peace and safety. All right, order out of chaos. All right, Biden allowing these foreigners to come over here. What you think they're going to cause, man? All right, understand it's already a slick war in the Middle East already. Come on, man. Evil and only evil is coming to this place, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yep, and it says in verse 3 of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Woo. Ain't nobody gonna escape. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
You got it all, the Jeremiah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8.
Right. And then this I call the Lord is. He set it up the same way in like all the empires.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Babylonian, the Persian, the Mede, the Greek, and the Roman captivity all had prophets prophesied against their country. You know what I'm saying? Of their downfall.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And Babylon don't make it no greater. The same thing, man. The prophets is out to what? Prophesy the downfall of this kingdom. Go ahead, though, brother.
Yeah, it says in Jeremiah 28 and verse 8, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old.
Not pastors, not preachers, but prophets.
Yep.
Because to be a prophet, you have to what? You have to prophesy.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say things and then watch them what? Come to pass.
Yep.
Basically speaking things to existence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the power that the Lord has given us to speak these things to existence. These words carry vibration.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why we can just go out and teach and prophesy to the wind. But guess what? That word is still what? Going out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's still taking hold on what the Lord wanted to take hold on. That's why I say his word will not turn back to him void.
Yep.
You got it all out.
Yep, it says in verse 8 of Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old
Right.
prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And the same thing we doing now in Babylon the Great, 2023, is what? Prophesying what? War, evil, and pestilence, man.
Yep.
The same thing. But guess what? We actually seeing it. Because we seeing wars right now. Rumors of wars. And did not the apostles and their elders prophesy that?
Yep.
You know, and we didn't enter into other men's labor, and guess what we doing? We prophesying the same thing.
Yep.
War, evil, and pestilence. You know? Because what is coming? You got it all out.
It says in verse 9, the prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh Shai have truly sent him.
But we understand, ain't no peace.
Right.
Matter of fact, what did Yahweh Shai say?
Let's go to it.
You know, that's how you cut Jake, you know what I'm saying? Man, hey, bro, we gonna be straight, bro. You know, ain't nothing that gonna go on, man. Ain't no Jacob trouble, man. You know, we straight, bro. Let's see what the Lord said.
Come on, this is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
So the Lord said, hey, don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? The fuck you thought. You know what I'm saying? Think not that I come to send peace on earth. The Lord ain't coming with cannons and roses and teddy bears and ice cream for the little kids and shit. No, the Lord said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. But what he coming with up?
He said, it says in Matthew 10 and verse 34, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Right, you see that? And this sword is what? The missiles, along with the chariots.
Yep.
You know? He said, think not, but what? A sword. You know? That's what's gonna go down. You got it all out.
Yep, because if I may add, because, you know, when the Lord came on the scene, you know, like, he was pretty much trying to get Jake to turn back and repent.
Yeah.
So now when he come back, like, if you ain't, you know, that's why brothers be harping on the grace period. So if you ain't got yourself together in that grace period, you through.
Yeah.
You through. That's why he come back asking no questions. He ain't answering no questions or nothing.
And then Jake gonna be like, man, I ain't know. But Hosea 4:6 written. Hosea 4:6 say, my people
Yep.
gonna be destroyed for the what? The lack of knowledge. You know? Yeah, you wasted your time going to college. You wasted your time trying to chase your dream. But can't nobody say that they have not heard.
Man.
Because the Lord said, when I have came, then they would have cloak for their sins.
Yep.
But the Lord came. How did he come? In the volume of the book.
Yep.
All right? It's written of him. Did he not say that?
Yep.
I come in the volume of the book. So nobody have no cloak for their sins, man.
And then, if I may add, he come in the form of his prophets, just like the time during Noah. With the building the ark.
Yeah.
Like, out there like 120
something. Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Like the Lord is merciful. He gives you time to get yourself together. But just like in Amos 8 and 11, he gonna cut it off, just like he did with Noah.
That's right, brother. and that's what it say. In the days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be. Yeah. So and they not partying, drinking, and bullshitting right now. And the prophets on the highways in the stead of Noah saying, hey, get your mind right, it's gonna rain. But this time it ain't gonna be water.
Yeah.
This time it's fire. But it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
You know? But what they weren't doing when Noah was telling them, they ain't listen. You know how many people that got flooded in that flood? Everyone but 8 souls. You know how many people on the earth? Come on, bro. Grandma, you know what I'm saying? Granddad, newborns.
Man, all of them.
You know, motherfuckers still pregnant.
Yeah.
Through. This the power that you dealing with. And you tell a person that story, he only say 8 souls. But when you really think about it, that's a terrible power. A power to be feared. A power to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? That reminds me of on Friday when Craig was telling Smoking.
Yeah.
Name one person that play like that. You know, I stay, your mama stay. You know what I'm saying? Name one person. You can't. That's why he greatly to be feared, man.
The scriptures say that there is no respect of persons.
So
he don't care about age. He don't care.
He don't care about the age.
What he say in Ezekiel 9 and 4, the children, the old, the maid, all of them.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna have that tawa.
Yeah.
And that's what we hope for. We hope to have that tawa, man. Which to be exempt from the judgment that is coming upon this place. Because we understand evil and only evil is coming to Babylon the Great. It was going down in Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? It's going down in the Mars in Gaza. Going down. They never pictured that. And they were so cold about it. They never thought it was going to go down like that. As in America, Babylon, I don't think this bitch going to get hit. I don't think the troops going to roam the streets. But wait till it happens. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Yep, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right, you see that? That appointed time. Remember, Sirach 4:37. Because he just said the vision was yet for an appointed time. All right? At the end it's going to speak and not lie. Oh, yeah. Or it was the second edge of 30.
Yeah.
Second edge is 4:37.
This is second Ezra chapter 4 and verse 37. It says, by measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Uh-oh. To that what? The set measure be fulfilled. When we almost time, the Lord finna touch that hourglass and flip it. You know? Why? Because we waiting on the elect to get sealed. Because when the elect gets sealed, that means what? The Lord going to let it loose. When the servant, the prophet sealed, it's over. It's a wrap. Go ahead, Doc.
Yep. Let me go back to Habakkuk 2.
Yeah, 3.
And 3. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry."
Yeah, see that? It will not tarry, man. It's on the Lord, man. He's spoken it. All right, and it's being played out, man.
Mm-hmm.
All we gotta do is just sit back and let the Lord handle it.
Yep.
Let's stay in prayer. Let's stay in the spirit. You know. Go. You got it out, Luke.
Okay.
And then we close on that.
This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 36. It says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always."
Man, and that's a good precept. It said watch. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be in tune with prophecy.
Yep.
You gotta be watching CNN or on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Trying to dig into what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But like Eliash's woman say, linking it up with current history, and then where you get prophecy from.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So we gotta watch, and we gotta pray. You know, we gotta pray for mercy.
Yep.
Pray for His grace. You know, and pray to be delivered.
Yep.
So watch, therefore, and pray always, as in seeking the Lord 10 times more. We always got to be in the spirit, all right, asking the Lord to have mercy on us, protecting us, do this and that for us. Go ahead.
Yep, it says in verse 36 of Luke 21, in verse 36, it says, "Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man."
You see? So you got to do that just to be accounted worthy. So now the Lord is trying us as friends, right?
Yep.
You know? So we endure. That's why I say, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You know? So in order to endure, you are counted worthy. You made it to what? The finish line. You know? So like the lesson say, no peace, only evil is coming, man. So get your mind right, continue to get your house in order. All right? And hold fast with that head, and no man take that crown, man. So with that, we'll give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKodash. You want to say double honors to our elders and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Ababa Baal. Hey, Barak Ka Akim, man.
Barak Ka Akim.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.